Welcome to another Rolled in Reacts episode. This customer brought their car in with some extra caramel drizzle. Apparently, this GMC Sierra had some work done at another shop, and according to the mechanic, the driver's side upper ball joint nut was also loose. Customer states, car handles like a bag of potatoes. And this car came in because someone had apparently tried stealing the catalytic converters off of it. The mechanic found that the thieves had made a total of 8 cuts before giving up. And this F-150 came in with some new owner-installed rigid lights, and oh yeah, just put that anywhere, man. This customer stated that they had a little vibration at high speeds and came in to get their tires balanced. And this customer came in for a regular checkup but had no complaints whatsoever about their transmission. And this car came in because of a clunking noise coming from the wheels. Customer states, something ain't right with my brakes. Please advise. This customer complained about his truck burning too much oil. Apparently, he had done an oil change by himself, but forgot to drain out the old oil. The mechanic estimated overfill to be about 2 gallons or 7.6 liters. Uh-oh.
Wow. Okay.
And this customer had apparently fixed their taillights by themselves, but came in after failing an inspection. And this car came in because the customer said it was revving too much. And these Infinities are pretty nice, you know. They have push start, fancy sound system, navigation, but the best thing of it all, chicken wing cubby. Customer states, rear end is all over the place when driving faster than 40 miles an hour. Customer states, my car feels sluggish when accelerating. Can you check it out? Customer states, my car drinks too much oil. This car had a bit of a leak in its brand new master cylinder. This customer came in with their Kia because their engine was in pretty bad shape. Apparently, the customer was denied an engine replacement at the Kia dealership under the Kia 10-year 100,000 mile warranty, despite the vehicle only having 48,000 miles on it and all the documentation of regular oil changes since new. I'm not sure swaying sway bars are actually a good thing. Customer came in requesting a price quote for some brake work. He later refused all repairs and said he will just fix it himself with a YouTube tutorial. And this customer taped their tire because, well, it was leaking. This technician had this Audi in for a coolant leak. Apparently, the hose had been rubbing on the engine cover, and that was the cause of the issue. The owner of this classic Mercedes changed the wheel bearings by themselves, but forgot to tighten the axle nuts. This Toyota 4Runner has two brake rotor sizes available for the front, but the previous owner had apparently installed a smaller one, which caused uneven brake pad wear. Customer drove in and stated, "My car smokes from the back end and makes funny noises." This customer states that they installed a new aftermarket car alarm and now the car won't start. And this customer stated that they had heard this sound for the past 2 weeks before finally decided to come into the shop. This customer had their Mazda 5 in for a new ball joint at another shop, but had to come in again because the shop apparently didn't weld this one like they did last time. The owner of this Mazda had changed his own spark plugs, but forgot to install one of them, and his car ended up sounding like this. And the owner of this Subaru had apparently spilled concrete mix in the trunk and the back seat. The mechanic later said that cleaning it up was the best time of his life. Customer states, "My car is trying to start on its own, please help." The mechanic found out the customer had mixed up the battery poles and wired the battery backwards. The owner of this car had changed his own oil but came in because it wouldn't start afterwards. Apparently, he had overfilled the engine with a total of 10 quarts. And this customer came in saying that their air vents needed fixing or they have to apply for a flying permit. And this car has an issue with water getting into the junction box, which causes some pretty strange issues, like the accelerator going wide open when in park.
Now I'm going to put it in park.
This customer came in because their car kept going into limp mode after they had installed a new sound system on their own. Uh-oh. The technician had this car on the lift because of a wheel bearing issue when the wheel just fell off on its own. Customer states, "My horn sounds pathetic. Please advise." Customer came in complaining about a misfire issue after having put a new coil and plugs in by himself. The owner of this car complained about squealing brakes. These three customers came in 10 minutes apart with the same thing having pierced their front right tires. And this trailer came in because it had apparently laid down on its side, but just needed a little touching up, said the owner. And this customer managed to fill their engine with washer fluid through the dipstick tube. And this car had some starting issues, and the mechanic discovered it was because ants had apparently built a nest in the fuse box. And this customer states, "Clunking sound coming from underneath the car." Customer states, "My wife hit a curb at 50 miles an hour." And this 2013 Volkswagen Jetta TDI came in because it sounded louder than normal and the oil light was on. Customer states, "Car keeps clunking, please advise." The owner later confessed to having driven through wet concrete a few days before coming into the shop. And this customer got their car towed in because they had brake issues after recently having gotten their brakes replaced. The mechanic found the caliper bracket bolts to be missing. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time.